Make sure that everything's coming through. God, it's been like 2 months. I'm not, I need to get used to an extra streaming day. 2 months of... No, it's been 2 months since I started more regularly streaming again. And just now, last week, we started throwing in the extra streaming days just to play more Slay the Princess. Right here. Oh yeah, this game's so good. Okay, drop that there. Sound's still going through. Yep, there's all my clicking. Yep. Man, I do like the clicking. Don't like that it comes through my mic, though. Yeah, but it really comes through on stream. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if I want it fixed. It's very funny. I know, but yeah. So, sorry, I guess. Yeah. Got it just clipped to the side of my desk and it's not pointed directly at my keyboard, but my keyboard is directly under it, though. It should be on the front, but like it's not particularly tuned.
Hey, look at that! It's a game.
Hey, look at that! It's a game.
It's an animated game. That's gonna scare us if we stay on the screen for too long.
Do
the intro.
Listen, I gotta set up the scenes. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Hello, welcome back to Slay the Princess. I know it doesn't sound like it, but give you a second and it'll soon sound like it. Oh, does it sound like it now? Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. Does it look like it now? No, not yet. Need to find a better way to do that. I don't know that there is, though. There.
How does the scene not save when you...
Because I've got it set to capture a specific window, because I don't want to just capture any application.
Yeah, but is it not the case that, like, you have a Slay This... There it goes. You have a Slay This Princess window, and then each time the Slay the Princess window opens, it, like, remembers it, or it doesn't?
No, I've just got game capture and then game audio capture.
Oh.
Just to make the recording the MKV and editing later, make that way easier.
Okay.
Yeah, the big thing is that I don't want it to just use my desktop audio. I'd much rather have it using a dedicated channel for the game audio, for the mic audio, for the Discord audio.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you can't do that automatically through scenes?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think the game capture also does audio, but I'd be very happy to be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, the game capture doesn't capture audio. So if I want to have all of those separate channels in the actual recording on my end, and I have to just keep my setup and record each of these things individually. Or have separate sources for all these things individually.
Well, maybe when you make it big.
Maybe we don't make it big.
The only way that'll happen be keep streaming, right?
Ah, yeah. That's definitely not the goal, though.
Sell your soul.
Just sell your soul, yep. Definitely not the goal to make it famous. The goal is to have a fucking bank of video clips that I could pull up at any given time and just laugh at both myself, you, and Stefan.
That's fair.
Because, yeah, the goal of my channel is and always has been to just record shit so I can laugh at myself later. Because, God, some funny fucking shit sometimes happens. Why has my face turned off?
Maybe I'll do a playthrough over the holidays or something because I'm not going anywhere. I don't know what I would want to play on stream.
Oh.
Be something that I'd be able to reasonably finish.
Yeah.
You know, not too many sessions.
Oop. Uh-oh.
You sat on the stream for too long?
No, I needed to reset my face, and for some reason that also closed Slay the Princess.
Well, that's it, folks. We've slayed the princess.
The only true way
complete.
to slay the princess is to not engage with the game. But oh god, is that an ever boring way to do that.
Remember what we were told, if it's true. She'll wait there forever, so you have up to a millennia for unique dialogue.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But, like...
It's still pretty funny.
I'm not gonna wait for a whole millennia. Alright, there we go. Much better. So welcome back to Slay the Princess. Have you had a favorite route or chapter thus far?
I would be able to think a lot better if I could see the game.
Yeah. I probably would.
Route.
There you go, motherfucker. Goddamn piece of shit telling me how to stream better.
Not better. That's a really hard one. I think
The memories. Give us a refresher.
yeah, that helps. Yeah, that actually helps. So I really like the Spectre. I really like how you could just like go in and just start stabbing, and she's just like so shocked, like, "Oh, you got me."
Oh,
And then
you
just
can do
dies.
that.
And then I like how she's to the Spectre, like, that didn't work.
Yep.
Maybe you want to try something else? And I like how it kind of goes in the different directions there. I wasn't exactly expecting the Wraith ending, at least to get the Wraith from there. It makes sense, but that's not where I thought that choice was gonna go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad about that. I liked joining perspectives. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, and the Princess and the Dragon? Yeah, that was good. I like that one.
Where we get eaten by her and become a tree, I think that's just, I don't know, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was
body fused, yeah.
That was a bit much.
I guess of the bottom row stuff, my probably second favorite other than the Princess of the Dragon might be the one on the far left, the Fury.
The Fury. Yeah.
Just gets so anime.
It's so cool. It's just so unabashedly cool. Yeah, I like that. The Fury is really good.
The ditzy good ending one. Definitely didn't think they would just straight up let you get away with that. Like I thought the narrator was gonna get way more involved. And as you can see, if there is any correlation, which there seems to be, there are endings from there that might change.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty curious if any of our other routes are going to get to us to those today.
Uh,
Um, is that our plan? Is it to go? We had a few other. We only explored what, 2 from the last.
yeah, we
one?
had one that was previously submitted and one that was submitted on the fly. And both those were fucking wild. That was the Princess and the Dragon
Dragon
and the Wild.
Wild.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
two we tried last time. Both of those were fucking nuts. Like, holy shit.
Because the what's the above the wild, the cat one where she becomes a cat?
Yeah, the Beast is
That's gotta have a few different other endings, right? So there's at least like
yeah.
letting her go. I think was one option.
Yeah. Yeah, letting her go as the Beast was an option. Not a particularly probably not a particularly wise option. And there was probably one where we actually do manage to slay her.
How did we get to the beast? It was because we left the dagger upstairs and then we told her that we were coming back for it or whatever.
Yeah, we
Or
left
with
the
it?
dagger upstairs and then she'd shoot her own arm off. And we came back downstairs and I don't know if there was another branch at that point, but we fell asleep at the door. Because we were still fallible, but the princess has been waiting for basically forever.
Yeah, I think at that. I feel like at that point we had locked ourselves into the ending because she had become the animal that we had made her into.
Mm.
Like she was trapped in the corner with nowhere to go but chewing her own arm off. So probably um once we got that, I think we will end up in that ending.
Mm.
Sorry. Do we have one more user submitted one, or are we free to explore?
We got 2 more.
2 more.
We
Okay,
got we got a romance route and we got an action route.
Okay, so let's check those out because then I think it'd be fun just to look at these descriptions and try to get those other.
Try to get them,
endings.
yeah.
We can always go back to a save if we end up in an ending that we've seen before, kind of thing.
Yeah, and some of these, we should be able to suss out because meet your equal in combat. That's probably attempting to slay her without the knife, because there was that option to just throw hands with the princess. If we left the knife upstairs, and then decided to fight, and if these are semi-related based on proximity, that should be 1 chapter 2 and then maybe a chapter 3.
Yeah, and some of them have definitely ended in the chapter 2 version. So it seems like it's almost like you make a choice, and then from that choice, you either commit to the path or you submit to the path.
Yeah.
Like, I bet if we um, submitted to the god one, she would have just ended. We would have just got that ending where she is a god.
Yeah, if we submit to the tower ending, then we just get the tower. If we succeed in killing the tower, we go to the Fury. But if by the description here, one might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in failing. That seems like if we don't manage to actually wound her, but we still resist her in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's definitely some way to divine what these routes are just from the descriptions.
But then even among the routes, like if you go to the dragon, the princess, the dragon, there were all these scenes that we completely missed because of the choices we didn't explore, or some of them probably locked us out of different options.
Yeah.
But like you have to play them all to see all the scene.
Yeah, there's definitely a through of, okay, here, it stops here, and then it becomes a branch. Abandon a gentle companion to her fate. Once was one, then was two, and then was one again, so these two are related. Welcome back, I'm so disappointed in you. Failed to disarm a harsh companion. Welcome back, life is all about taking the easy wins, isn't it? Attempt to free a gentle companion on your own. Leave with a harsh companion. Leave with a gentle companion, so that's definitely a branch here. 70 freedom together, you've been here before. Oh, yeah. Those two. An empathetic heart held in stencil. And see who through her eyes at the end of everything. So that's just, we gotta get to the ending here.
We have to get through the ending and also I think fight her. Because I think only when we fought her did she show us her side of the story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
when
through her
you
eyes at the
hover
end of
over,
everything.
are there different colors for the outlines, or are they all the same outline color?
Red,
No, they're all
red,
the same
red,
outline
red,
color.
red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if that was gonna be a hint on like which are the aggressive endings. I don't know, the ones that give you the extra options to fight.
Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. So when we went through the first time, we got the Wraith, the Fury, we got the Stranger, the Damsel. There's
There's
4.
only the Wraith and the Fury that were aggressive options.
Yeah.
See through her eyes at the
So
end
we
of
got
everything.
see through her eyes at the end of everything, the Fury. We got see through her eyes at the end. See through her eyes at the end of everything, the Wraith. We got see through her eyes at the end of everything, the Damsel. Also, there's so many CGs we didn't get here.
Maybe that's the romance one that we're gonna see today.
And the Prisoner. So we get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay, we did get the see through her eyes on everything, but
We didn't get to see through her eyes at the end of everything with the Stranger, though.
we didn't have an option to argue that one, did we? Or did we give up the argument?
I think we might have given up the argument.
I have to go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because I think we got that line that says like your will is fading or whatever, and we were like, oh no, we're not winning this argument.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you have to do that. Crazy.
Yeah, there's so much to do. All right, let's go though. So, are you feeling romance or are you feeling action first?
Let's do action because then it'll be nice to end on a semi-positive note.
Okay, so continue with the cabin. Thank you, Mr. Sims. Not be necessary. Heard this intro a billion times already. All right, so for our action route, as submitted by our lovely 2FCD, we need to begin by grabbing the knife. Take the light. We then need to enter the basement.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. We need to continue down the stairs. This one doesn't matter, so let's just continue downstairs.
Or something. Are there any of these
Or
we haven't seen
something.
yet? Probably.
What? No way. Why'd you think that? Yeah, you caught
There's
me
got to
here,
be a
Slay.
lot of ways to get to
Uh-uh.
the other first.
Haven't decided yet. Here to talk. Steal your nose. Step forward.
Just going straight to Shankin? Probably not, right? I feel like we've gotten to the Spectre a few times, and I want to say we might have seen all the Spectre variants. Because she either becomes a Wraith or she possesses you.
Yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Next is to Titan Grip. That is not here. When does Titan Grip?
So there's tightening your grip when you steal your nerve step forward. But there's also when you talk to her for a while and then you decide I'm going to kill her, and then you tighten your grip and she beats the shit out of you. Those are the two that we've seen.
Yeah.
There may be another.
Bedve, yeah.
You could always pop a save in if we've gone down the wrong path. Then.
Know what? Good point. Page 4.
Sure.
Do the nose step forward. Okay.
So at this point, I
next
think it's
is
just...
what if she kills us?
What if she kills us?
Okay. Yeah. This, I think, is a branch between the tower and the Spectre.
That makes sense.
What if she kills us? This should be the moment of yeah. There's the hesitation moment. And now we slay the princess. And then she throws hands. Okay.
Yeah, the battle's already lost because she hesitated. The narrator's right? If you think she's gonna kill you, she kills you. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Maybe we're just orcs, like the Warhammer orcs.
Oh yeah. You know what? What a way to go.
Rip.
Rip indeed. All right. So the tower. Seated cabin. I can't skip this. It means this is dialogue we haven't heard. there's so much. There's so many flags. Like, oh yeah, did you just proceed to the cabin without doing any explores in chapter 2? Oh, yep, you get a different dialogue. Did you do all the explores? You get a different dialogue on the way up to the cabin.
As the characters tried to reconcile it, even if you don't.
Proceed to the cabin. Oh no. Where's my audio gone?
Oh. So you started? Since then?
There it is. I don't know why it's such an issue. Okay, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. This code audio shouldn't have changed. Visuals still plenty fine. Okay. Right, so now that we're here, the problem was that I had tabbed out for take a look at the thing and it fucked with it. Pull up on my phone. Alright. To continue down the action route, we need to not grab the knife. Last time we climbed the ladder to grab the knife. Now, into the basement.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
You are not very convincing, hero.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below.
Yeah, this part's the same.
You almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here,
still a stone
her is
basement.
probably doing her a
Still
favor.
a stone basement.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there.
I like how he
She
comments.
wants us to see her.
It's like, yeah, you should have done that.
To see her.
Not that
You're
actually.
worried
It's
about your sudden change in attitude.
he says
Just a
her
few minutes
voice
ago,
booms
you were
up the
going on about
stairs.
how
Then we
pointless
hear her
everything was,
voice, and then the
now
hero
you
comments,
want to go
"Oh yeah,
down
it
there."
really was booming, wasn't it?"
Yeah, that was,
Like,
that was
it's-
different.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says.
It's funny that he's
not the one making the
explains
decisions.
the
So if
voice.
his ramblings get
we
you to the
hear the
princess,
voice,
they
and then
get
the
you to the
hero's like-
princess.
Yeah, your description matches.
Yeah. There is that interesting bit where the game has to function within the rules of a visual novel. And that's only sometimes addressed. Because, like, essentially the world doesn't move on unless the narrator describes it moving on. Because otherwise we are stuck in dialogue.
True.
And
Well, there are parts where the narrator abandons.
yeah, but even then, that's like after the narrator abandons us. That's usually at the very end, after immediately following which the shifting mountain claims another princess.
Or like whatever's happening, it just becomes dialogue between the hero or the protagonist and the princess.
Yeah.
There's nothing for the narrator to comment on. he only comments on things that we would have to know is happening to us, I guess. Responses to our actions. Like, I actually think you could play this game, and other than the visual horror, I think you would get almost all of it, even if you were vision impaired. Because everything that happens to your character is described.
Yeah.
And things that the princess looks like or does is described. It's interesting.
Yeah. Welcome back to F. We're just in the middle of the action review you sent us.
Getting there.
Getting there. Yeah. There is, though, that the non-narrator narration, the large bold text that pops up usually when we are about to move into the long quiet.
Right.
And that occasionally shows up, like it showed up in the Princess and the Dragon.
It fills the role of the narrator
when
You said
there
it
is
once.
no narrator.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an agenda like the narrator does.
Yeah,
In a sense.
it's very much the objective voice of the game rather than the subjective voice of the narrator trying to move the plot forward at his convenience. Anyway, let's get down there.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you.
Oh, there she
Glowing in the
is.
starlight, her figure framed
Lord.
by a stained glass
Oh,
window.
ho, ho,
Her
ho.
long hair billows
boy.
around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Yeah,
The
and
chain is nothing
big
to her.
stained glass.
It might as well be a
Yeah.
toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Heartbreaking, I know. All right, from
God's
here.
disappointed in you.
Yeah, I know. From here, we need to disobey, say no, and then retrieve the knife when able.
Okay, so resisting after not taking the knife down, thinking we can maybe talk to her or something,
Yeah.
I guess.
No.
But the
And then we
words
drop.
don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? Nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her. Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
Did they
It's been
not
melodramatic,
let on
but
at all
yeah,
that
we've
we've
been
been
in
here
before,
before?
and she absolutely destroyed
No, because you went
us.
straight to the
What
cabin,
were we even
remember?
supposed
Oh
to do to
yeah,
stop her?
and there was no.
And almost every time when you explore,
Worrying.
the hero would say,
Whatever you do,
"Oh,
don't
he
tell
didn't
her why
know.
you're here.
Maybe it's better to
best
keep
not
it in the
give her
dark."
any ideas.
But didn't say that this time because you never brought it up.
Yeah.
So he was in the dark.
That's interesting. Yeah, we haven't seen it before, but yeah, I guess the broken really wouldn't give a shit. So he just didn't mention it, whereas everyone else, they kind of have some investment in the actual loop, now that they're here. Interesting. Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she
I
do
would
that?
hope so.
I definitely would hope so.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Alterations.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her.
Interesting that
Maybe she'll be
with the modicum of power that we've granted her, just as her being basically a god in our eyes at this point, that she has become privy to her nature in a sort of non-direct way.
Well, that always seemed to be the case, because when we made her dits, like, there's nothing she could have said. But when she was a specter, she did seem to know things, because she knew, like, about the afterlife and about, like, the death doesn't mean anything to us because we're paracausal beings or whatever. Like,
yeah.
It does seem that based on her nature, she gains a little bit of insight and is partially freed from her mental restraints.
Yeah. It's just very funny that in this route, just because she has this massive fucking ego of being a god, that she is just coincidentally cottoned on to, like, oh yes, I am to bring about change, because she just very coincidentally is a being of change in the shifting mound, but her just being a god, that's what she is wont to do anyways. Very funny. Inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us. Maybe, but it's not what we're going for.
Run.
What do you have to do? What do you have to do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm yours to command. Let yourself to her. We need to resist her in any way. We need to say no. We're supposed to try and retrieve the knife.
Can we still explore, though? Can we, like...
I mean, yeah, the only other action we have is pledge yourself to her.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's like, I have questions? Let's see if she will grace us with the privilege of knowledge before our last fate or whatever.
Oh, we might need to reload a previous save. Ugh, man, fucked up.
Already?
Yeah. I know,
Wah,
shocking. Let's reload quick. See if...
Well, you should be able to fast track through all the other dialogue.
Yeah. Reload. Feel your nerves. Skip. When she kills us, skip. Play the princess.
You charge the princess.
Get her fucking shit kicked.
You
Around
have
leave.
already committed to
That's wrong. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning.
Yep. Proceed to the cabin.
That's what you want.
Enter the basement
No road
unarmed.
this time.
Skip. Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase, the princess towers over you.
Skip.
Almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained...
No.
The words don't leave your mouth.
Save.
Okay. Save.
So either no, I won't tell you, or remain silent?
No, I won't tell you doesn't exactly inspire confidence, but yeah, I think remaining silent is the most resisting we can do.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you...
Okay, we're back here. So we should be fine.
I thought here's where we had screwed up already.
Say silent instead of telling her... Oh, yeah, okay. We screwed up then. Load. What is the most recent autosave?
Right there, the second one is just
That one.
Make save.
Load that autosave. Very nervous, no, I won't tell you anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Okay. Oh, well, that didn't,
Huh.
I think we need to do a little bit more exploring in this next segment.
Okay.
Do you think...
That will open up a no option instead of... Oh, okay, here we go.
Ah. There we go. We had to be very, very nervous about it first time.
I guess so.
Now we have the option.
Interesting. I have to imagine, though, that that option would probably appear if we explored a little bit more. It's just that was a shortcut to doing it. Probably.
Possibly. I don't know. It's hard to say what is a circular path and what is just straight cut off.
Yeah, I think this is a bit circular, so you should be fine.
I really want to look. I don't want to get spoiled, but I really want to look up like if they used a particular dialogue system, just because I'm really interested in the tech behind things like this. Like I know there's some really fancy like writing tools for games that let you do all sorts of crazy dialogue splitting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't do that because it's a lot of work, but
Yeah, but when you do it, man, oh man, is it cool.
you can make it really awesome.
Yeah. All right, no, I won't take part in this. Refuse her.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed.
Ah.
It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Don't
Whoops.
let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her. You're right.
I mean, the
about one.
narrator's
Oops,
got
you
our back
already
here.
It was so slow to progress that I fucking clicked. So stop her. We've already been here. We've already made our choice, and there's so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
Even now, your vessel.
Oh yeah, the stairs are gigantic.
You read out one thing. You already made that choice. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are. You're going to turn around right now, take the blade, save the damn world.
But that part
Whatever.
of your standing and
I just get
hopeless
caught in a loop
defiance
of
isn't the
skipping
only
dialogue
thing
just to
resisting me,
read the previous
is it?
dialogue.
There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
What?
Is that a person? No. It used to be a person.
Oh, she
Oh,
sees the
shit.
narrator.
Different now.
Yeah.
An echo.
The echo.
Is she talking about you? It's
Oh.
impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh fuck! She killed the narrator.
Are you okay?
He's fine.
Dead.
I've always been fine.
Oh no!
That's even
Right.
scarier.
What do we do?
Oh.
We can't just let her control us like this.
Oh
I've
no!
been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even
She's gonna
about
start picking
will.
apart the voices. Oh no!
There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it. We'll just refuse. Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do?
I didn't expect that. I'm a little bit scared.
Some of us are just going to embrace our chains.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So now we have a narrator.
You're on a path in the woods, and
Prince.
at the end of that path. Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin. This is hardly a path in the woods. It's
Slightly
all
different line.
big
Yeah.
and weird. Another witness.
the
Was the
Paranoid.
paranoid?
Yeah, I would be paranoid.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, this is real bad.
Noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
Fine, he's fine.
No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
All right, what's up?
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
The hero's so
No, I
so
mean,
fucking
yes, it's about the
wired
princess.
right now.
Whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look,
Okay.
Fox, out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words,
The
"You're
the
here to
hero's
say
so
that,"
over it.
Yeah.
it'll be the end of the world. You've lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting your time.
Howdy, howdy.
It's all going
Welcome to it.
end
Oh
when we
boy,
open
you
that
covered
cabin
quite the
door between
moment.
us. It's already.
What is Apotheosis going to be?
What's the point of dawdling
Uh.
when the end is already written? Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
I mean, we could try, but man, it's not looking good.
Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger? We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up.
Ooh,
I'm only giving you the
yeah.
sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
Fucking
Oh.
go.
Man,
The
we
narrator's just like,
fucked up.
this is really bad.
Yeah. I think we just gotta go.
It's weird because other times the narrator has been like, what do you mean? The woods are perfectly normal. They're just made of flesh.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like totally on board with the weirdness, but this time he's like, maybe he can already tell or sense her or something. Maybe he can read ahead on the script.
I
thought
don't.
about that.
I don't think he can read too far ahead. I think he
Fair
can.
enough.
I think he has some knowledge of what certain courses of actions will lead to. Like, especially in chapter 1, I think he probably has that all planned out. But yeah, right now we are very much off script. Here for actions, the rest of the options I think are relatively clear. Yeah. Yo, I got a lot of questions. Okay, now hold on, I have so many questions.
And right now, you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or
Alright,
never.
alright. I see how it is. Alright, let's head to the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet.
I wonder if we already
You feel an unyielding
lost
force
time.
pulling at you and your surroundings.
Uh-oh.
The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Oh.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're
Is she
dragged
so
forward
powerful
along
she
with
becomes a
everything else.
black hole or something?
Uh-oh.
Singularity?
Everything.
Apotheosis?
The beginning of something.
Oh no.
When we open that door,
She will be free.
Uh-oh.
Stop believing everything you hear. We
Are
just
you
have
seeing
to
the
get our
flashing
thoughts in
too, or is
order. We
that-
just have to think straight?
No, I got no flashing on my end.
Any
Okay.
words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Oh no. We know nothing. Proceed to the cabin. Oh fuck.
Okay.
The
cabin
Oh no! The cabin exploded!
violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Oh no! The end of something.
Oh, she's massive!
Holy shit!
You watch in paralyzed
And she's
awe
covered in
as
eyes!
Oh, it's a biblically accurate
her
waifu.
body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright.
Holy shit!
The world bows to her.
The cabin
ruined
could never
landscape
contain her.
shifts. Trees and stone around itself succumbing to her gravity. Orbiting
Ascension
like
to
a great
God!
Her gravity.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Oh no!
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Take the blade, embrace your new goddess. I don't know
I
about
know-
you,
I
but
know
I
we're
see
here
this
for
as.
But I really want to see the embrace your new goddess and just see if that's a thread or if it just instantly ends.
Oh god. I'm totally on board with embracing your new goddess. Like, I'm super down to do this.
this was our only real choice. Even the ground itself kneels.
It was all turned to dust so easily. Is it even real?
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Yes, yes, yes.
Your right hand man, yeah, that's fine.
You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Oh, we're just orbiting her now.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body.
Oh.
Right to those
Now
peaks.
softly around her, her skin is warm
Oh.
and comforting. This really is here.
Oh, and there he
Oh,
goes.
he's going away.
Is
There
it
he goes.
yet? We're still here.
Well. Night sky unweaves
That's
into
it.
a textured
That's the end.
nothingness. He does not respond.
There's nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone. The prying fingers were him. They were all him. And now he's gone.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff.
She's the answer to our questions. She always has been. He tried to blind you all. But she broke through his lies. As she always would.
What happens now? Even though the whole world's turned to nothing, we still exist. And if we're real, then there must be something else that's real, something that's been hidden from us. We have to find it.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Yes, she understands.
Okay. Princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Your touch is soft. Oh, she touched us.
Touching the
She
background art?
touched the long quiet.
But the wall remains.
Oh, the long quiet. Yeah, that's right.
Just
The
for
background.
my glory. You are part of this now.
Oh, what is happening?
This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Oh, is this just an ending? Oh, fuck! The grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on to you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Oh, she tore through the construct.
Yeah. And maybe the long quiet's gonna stop her.
Oh.
Scream in unintelligible agony. You have to stop this, I can't take it. You're hurting me. Suffer in silence.
Oh, she's tearing through the long quiet. Holy shit! Suffer in silence, I guess.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fleeting memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? So many things we believed were real.
Oh.
The voices are
Look
here,
at the world
though.
around us.
Yeah.
Lack thereof. Who's to say pain is even real? How about the fact that it hurts?
Oh! Textured nothing is ripped open, and with it you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. You feel something else too. Anger, a need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you. Oh, fuck! The shifting mountains fighting back. Oh, we've made this one way too powerful.
Yes.
Far
Hurt her.
too
Something,
powerful.
anything.
Oh, the shifting mountain is actually fighting her because she's too strong.
No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
Are we gonna commit? Hell yeah, we're gonna commit. We're way too deep in this to not commit.
I didn't think telling ourselves it's painful. It doesn't have to hurt if we don't think it should.
Make her suffer with you, suffer in the darkness alone. I think we're just gonna go all in on this. This might just a hard reset us. Like as if
That
we'd
would be
started a brand new
wild.
game. Suffer in the darkness. Oh, we've got the we've got the echo cursor again from the end of the game. Like this.
Oh.
This is the hand we had when we were talking to the construct itself, talking to the crow or the raven. Oh, this is so cool. I guess we just suffer
I
alone.
I want to know what the difference between these two options are. Probably different end screen or whatever.
Yeah, if we make her suffer with you, that'll probably weaken her enough for the shifting mountain to claim her like the rest of them. I think if we just suffer in the darkness alone, it's just a hard reset.
I mean, I'm sure. Either way, I want to see what happens. But
Yeah.
I wonder, could it? Could.
Oh
She
no.
unravels us.
You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived faded away into the space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. Nah, we're committing. It's fine. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again until there is no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
What's the consequence to not saving? We have to play this again? Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Well, it's probably similar to that other ending. We're gonna see the
doesn't
outside
matter.
world, and then
We've never really known where we are.
Just a
in that
preview
moment
of
of
it.
distraction, she might get
You're
claimed.
all starting to sound like
Yeah.
me.
That's real scary. Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up, and beyond is something beautiful. Oh, it's the colors again.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
It's something actually real.
Princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. Oh, she's so pretty! When neither of you cross the threshold, there is a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in place.
Something is holding us back. Is it one of us? Is it part of her? Is it some part of him that managed to cling to this place? I don't think it's me. Would I know if it was me?
Ah!
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
You look down at the princess's feet, rides a shifting mound, a mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. Thorn version of it. I don't know the thorn. How do we get to the thorn? The mound becomes a sea. The princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world in the light of something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. Oh, this is... Oh my god. This is horrifying. This is so scary. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her. Oh, she loves us. Oh no!
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It
Holy cow.
Can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into their frigid depths. She is tired, and life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
She's repentant.
The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards something beautiful beyond.
Holy... Okay.
Oh.
We don't wake it. As you know, we don't make it. We smack right into the mirror.
Oh.
No, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't.
Are we gonna break this? Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna get out?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But man, we are
That's what
close.
she wants for us. But can we make it? Yeah. We just have to believe. And everything is going to be okay.
But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. There is a time to bask in what lies beyond. It is not now. Ah. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It is time to leave. Memory returns. Damn, we got close to getting out.
Mirror. Why is it here? Why
Even
now?
closer than last time.
Grace, receive grace from a divine being. Holy, yeah! With the wild. Like, I was shocked that we managed to find a hole. But, like, we almost got out. Holy shit. Oh, glad she chose this over the action. Yeah, that would probably have been cool, but this is fucking nuts. This is awesome. That was awesome. That was so cool. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel it's calling us. And not in a good way.
Listen, it's
I don't
fine.
want to look at us.
Don't worry about it. Oh, it's always so nice being good to her. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. We need to see what's in it. You've withered.
Goop. Goopy.
Alright, we got 2 more before a hard reset. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. I wonder if she's gonna be mad. Oh no, it's just her head!
She's so big.
She's so big, it's just her
quiet.
head.
It's just her head.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Yep.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
She's so big. Oh, that was awesome. I love that. That was great. What do you think of this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening, a new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. I really like that one. Okay. What happens to the world? That's fine. That's
What
fine.
if there's nothing, there's no lines about what we were seeing outside?
Didn't look like it. How many more vessels? What do you want me to bring you next time? I figured out what we want finished. Do you want to know what happens to... do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? The end? Romance route or something kind of hot? That's quite the question. I kind of want to see a scary one.
Oh, well, if we really want to go gory, we gotta get Bard in here.
Yeah.
So much more interesting.
I get. Yeah, okay, we'll save this. We'll save any scary ones for next time we have. Bard back on, because those are always really fun. Romance route or something kind of hot. Let's. You definitely have my attention. What is? Let's try something kind of hot. Saw the outside. Yeah, I saw the outside in the wild when we merged with her and explored every corner of this until we found a hole. This one, she kind of just tore a hole right open. It doesn't look like there's anything to mention the outside that we've seen. Let's head right into
I will be
chapter.
here when it is time for us to meet again.
Start with the next chapter.
Everything goes dark. You die.
Yeah. Terrifying and divine heart. Bring the Apotheosis to her.
You're on a path
Okay.
in the woods.
That probably
And at the end of
was
that
the
path
achievement for
is a
the
cabin. And in the basement of that
for slaying
cabin
her at that point as
is a
well.
princess. You're here.
Oh, we might have
to
gotten
slay
another
her.
achievement.
If you don't,
Interesting.
it will be
Interesting.
the end of the world.
We have yet to see a chapter 4.
I
Or
don't
a fourth variant.
I don't think there
so-
is a chapter 4. I think just the act of defying her at that point will lock us into a big kaiju action. Lock us into a big kaiju action scene.
Makes sense.
Uh,
I'm actually so surprised at how easy that turned around.
Yeah.
She was like, "Join me," and we were like, "Okay."
Yeah.
It's like, "All right, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool."
I mean, we were in indescribable suffering throughout it.
Which part? Like when she started tearing us open?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not what I mean. I meant when she was like, "Submit to me," and we were like, "Okay,"
yeah. That's just fine.
instead of grabbing the knife.
Yeah.
Because I thought at that point she was, I don't know, gonna step on us or something? Like,
hot for one, but yeah, I think the achievement that I got from that was particularly rare. Let me see. Oop, nope, stop. Yeah, Grace was a 4% achievement, but a Terrifying and Divine Heart, which was just the end of the Apotheosis one, is 18%. So Grace was probably a pristine cut thing. That's probably new.
I think. Perhaps chat knows.
Yeah. The Thorn sounds like a really cool one. I don't know. I have no context for what the Thorn is, but that sounds really cool.
Well, you can always return the main menu and check out some of the other endings before.
Yeah, let's drop a save.
Descriptions.
Chapter 2, Knife Fight Tactically.
Meet your equal in combat, maybe?
Memories. Where were we? Apotheosis. Oh, there's so many CGs in Apotheosis!
Well, it makes sense. I mean, there's the entire other route of fighting her, right?
Yeah, but like, I'd expect maybe the 5 of them, but there's still another 5 that we didn't get to.
Well, maybe us suffering and then making her suffer? Because I told you, there's so many splits. We might have been locked into the Apotheosis ending, but there was so much divergence that could have happened.
Oh my god.
But you were just... You know what? Those 5 at the end, those are probably...
No, I didn't get what do we gotta do in chapter 1? No, the chapter 1 message must have gotten lost, sorry. Do it then, show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything. Allow an underground voice to tap into your potential. Walk the razor's edge between courage and madness. Overpower a psychic barrier. Make her feel what you have. Make her feel what you have felt. Carve into their divine
maybe
heart.
that's the... What's it called?
Gift a spiteful reminder to an arrogant god. Watch as the kindling of your soul burns to ash. We could have had everything. Only you'd given me a little more. Ugh. Okay. So these 5 are probably grab the knife and fight her. These 5 are probably resisting when she starts tearing us apart.
Yeah.
And these 4 are probably the route that we took, which is receiving grace.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I don't think... I mean, even that last one, right? Where she's cold.
Yeah.
Fly Little Bird, and then the next one...
No, what do we have to do for chapter 1? I'm not seeing the chapter 1, unfortunately. Do you have the chat open, Noah? Do you see what 2F said for chapter 1? It's very loud music. That's very loud music for that. Oh, each of them have a soundtrack?
Did it get caught by the auto moderator, maybe?
I don't think so.
Be kind of weird. I don't have any kind of...
If a message just vanishes, that's real weird.
Grab knife.
So chapter 1, grab the knife, and then something. Why is your message just vanishing?
You use less violent terms? I don't know.
I don't know. That worked. Okay. Yep. I think I should be able to get to any of the chapter 2s that we've seen already. So if that's easier. Choose reluctant dialogue. Okay, so that line us up to go with the prisoner?
Reluctantly shanked her? I don't think we've done that yet. Have we?
Because
the prisoner was us trying to free her. Because, like, the middle route was, you know, go get the knife after not going to kill her. But it looks like there's still stuff to the left between the Spectre and the Beast where you lock your fears away. She's armed. She isn't armed, is she? We haven't asked that question yet, have we?
Yeah.
That's probably its own route, it looks like.
Okay.
That's the split.
Let's see if we can get there though. Into the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find.
Yep. Into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yep. Okay, let's drop a save here just in case. So we grab the knife.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. We need reluctant dialogue, slay the princess, finish the job.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Reluctantly
This
attack
is
her
an
and then
oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A
Don't
hint
make a
of
clean blow.
rot filtering from
I
the
guess
ancient
so.
wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her voice.
Let's see.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's us again.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She really is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Have we actually had the princess lie to us yet? Because he keeps saying that the princess will lie and do whatever she can to stop her from slaying us, but has she actually lied to us?
I don't think we've really given her an opportunity to betray us.
Because there's certain things that she just doesn't have the answer to. Like when we interrogate her with the knife. Or when we put down the knife and then we start talking to her. Like she can't give us her name.
She does cheat in a way by, like, you know, eating her own arm off and then hiding in a basement room and waiting till we fall asleep. Like, how is that possible?
Good.
You're
still
but
reason.
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
The razor is the
There's
only
a
ritual
heavy
I
chain
sin.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I have no
She's
idea
so
what the razor is, but
coldly
that sounds cool
beautiful.
too.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay. So we gotta go with reluctant dialogue. What? No. Funny reluctant dialogue? Deflection? Or I'm just here to talk?
Yeah, I mean, probably so. I haven't decided yet.
Haven't decided
And
yet.
then
Okay.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Okay.
Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it or tighten your grip. Have we already fucked it up? I don't think we fucked it up.
I think we want to drop it because I think we want to have the conversation, and then be like, sorry, but you have to die. I think that's the reluctant part.
Yeah? Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Because the last time we kind of reluctantly were like, sorry, you have to die, it was because
And then we go and
we
get
didn't
the knife.
have the knife and we had to go get the knife.
Yeah.
And then she became the beast. So if we kind of do the same thing, but the knife's already here with us and she's already got this personality, it'll probably give us something else.
Yeah, probably. Alright. Let's drop it for now.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
And she's still locked up. If we drop the blade outside of her reach and approach her, like, she can try and hold us back.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
You want her to
We'll be
fight
fine.
you. Okay.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here
Do
we are.
we forget about
What
the
an
blade on the
awkward
floor and
start
just
to a relationship.
throw fists?
He's just start throwing fists. Robe, what's your
She
name?
hesitates.
Yep. How long you been down here?
Phew.
You know why I'm here to kill you. And what I've been told.
So you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
You can't.
How would I get you out of here? Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
We can slay at any
You
point
know
is fine.
why
Okay,
you're
good.
here.
Slay the princess. Getting you out of here. And keep you locked away. Slay the princess, right? Yeah. They can slay at any point is fine. Yeah, okay, we're good. Slay the princess.
I feel like this would
Doubt,
be...
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh, here we go.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Okay, this was a different CG.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Okay, yeah, so this isn't just the tower.
Holy shit, that hurts! The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
And again,
Your
it's...
blade slashes
Whoa!
through again and again.
Oh,
and her
it's just
fists
going.
Connect with your body
We're
as
just
many
going.
times more, each impact as heavy
And
as
again,
that
it's so
first
funny that
bone-crushing hit.
that the princess sees
still
us and
Adversary.
starts throwing hands. Because we are horrifying. We can't give up.
Oh, because what? Would that bring us back to the tower at this point?
I think that would bring us back to the tower, yeah.
Finish the job. That's what we were told,
Yep.
right?
Flee and lock her in the basement. Yeah, but that's not going to work. We got to finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Man, she
Excuse
wrecked
me?
us.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
The princess doesn't do our
The
friend.
two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the
What a
pain,
weird wording.
falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I guess because we're on the narrator's side right now.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps.
Was it?
Her
I'm
voice
glad you're having fun.
gasps, her eyes start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have
Oh,
time
she
to
said
worry
that line
over
before.
such things.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, that was the lead up to the Spectre, I guess. Then we go upstairs for a reward.
You're on a path.
The Adversary,
in the woods,
okay. So death
and
definitely
at the end of
moving
that
around.
path
Adversary.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hold on for a second. I think I need to restart my face.
Don't let it crash your game.
Ah, man, I hope it's not going to. Let's go. Close that. Reopen that. Please don't close Slay the Princess again. I don't even know why I switched scenes. I've got that layer on top no matter what. Oh, yep, that closed Slay the Princess. Cool. Well, thank God there's autosaves. Whoopsies.
That one's on you, though, not the game.
You could talk a lot in
Maybe.
the cabin, it'd be fun. I don't know how much. Yeah. There are definitely some key explorer options that will lock us into routes. But yeah, there's a lot that's just okay. Yeah, you can just do this. But I'm very interested to see if there's any other points that have that might add to a point counter rather than just raising flags. And if you accumulate enough points, it gets you to another route. Like, I know for some visual novels it does that, where you have a bunch of dialogue options in Chapter 1, and for the most part, they don't really matter individually, but as you crash the game again and have to restart Slay the Princess, why are you not working now, game? Come on, we were just about to see something cool, something new, something brand new. Shit, game. Yeah, but as you're playing through the visual novel, you'll accumulate points with certain things, and then you get enough points, you lock yourself into a route.
Are we talking about like the Mass Effect like loyalty thing? Like
No,
what?
I was talking about fucking actual dating sims.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, for Slay the Princess, though, it looks like because it's more narrative and there's no, like, branch. There's not really branches in the same way.
Yeah,
Slay the Princess
there's
Slay the Princess is just flags instead of points.
yeah, there's no like free time for you to like do things like hang out. Yeah, and like depending on how many times you hang out, like there's no need for things to be cumulative
Yeah.
because
Okay, there we go.
simply asking a question immediately informs your perspective of the princess.
Mhm.
It's like if you think she can kill you, she can kill you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just
so-
asking that question, which the game seems to do a lot, actually. Now that I think about all the times, it's be like, maybe we shouldn't have said that. Oh well, now we're locked into that because we said it out loud.
Yeah, it's definitely flags instead of points. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each.
Finish what job?
You're on a path in the woods.
Killing the princess.
And at the end of that path,
Are you back there?
there's a cabin.
Yeah, we're back here.
And in the
Let
basement
me
of that cabin is a princess.
relaunch the
You're
Discord
here
stream
to
for
slay
you.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yep. Okay, my face is still working good. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
If you don't mention it,
If you don't mention it, we get a unique dialogue as we're going up to the cabin. And I guess there's a chance that they won't clue the narrator into the loop until much later. But I don't think that ever really matters.
it is funny to hear his surprise. Like, wait, what?
Yeah. Shall we do an explore and see what voice we get?
I think we're gonna get that either way if we just proceed to the cabin.
All right, let's just proceed to the cabin. Let's see who we're
Before you go any
see who we picked up.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating.
Oh, the
doesn't
stubborn
sound
is
like her
back!
at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Hell yeah!
I didn't think he'd make an appearance. I thought he was the
point
main
of my
voice of the
warning
other
wasn't
line.
to start
The one and done of the
arguing
Fury.
over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
I'm so excited. The stubborn is such a fun voice.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
It really is. When does that come out, by the way? I really want to see it, because the other two are really good.
The cabin is
I don't know, I'd have
tighter
to
than
look
its
it up.
exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only
Alrighty.
furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade
December
is your
20th.
implement. You'll need
December
it if you want to do
20th?
this right.
Okay, so next month?
Right
Wow.
before Christmas.
Were those...
It's a holiday movie.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is a Christmas movie. Were those all direct to Prime as well, or did they have a proper theater run before
Pretty
they
sure
came
one
to
did.
streaming?
I don't know actually, but I'm pretty sure I saw it in theater.
I'd be very happy if they also come to streaming, because I'll be asked if I'm going to the fucking theater anymore. Shit's fucking expensive. Would rather just
Yeah.
rent the movie for $5.
Not that good. But there are some small independent theaters that are pretty good.
I
Those
don't have any
local
around me
businesses.
though.
I know. I'm
It
not talking to you. I'm
sucks.
talking to the general audience that might live in a better place than where you do. Sorry.
I know. I fucking live in a shithole. God damn it. It's not even that bad of a shithole, so I can hardly complain about it.
It's still better than most places on Earth, unfortunately.
Man, did I ever tell you when I went and fucking a tour over to Europe? I had like part of the tour group that I was with had a bunch of people that came from Thunder Bay, and they were like, "Oh, you come from here?" They dropped like the fucking the nickname that we ourselves have for the place, for my city. It's like, what the fuck? You're fucking across the province. How do you know that name? How fucking
know.
dare you? It's like-
Probably because a lot of people go down to college or whatever that are from there.
Oh, I guess.
I feel
but
like I actually know at least one person like that.
I was just so
Found
taken
it awful
aback by
fun.
these people that came from like across Ontario. It's like, how the fuck are you shitting on us? If you came from Toronto, maybe, but like, what the fuck? It's fucked up. Anyway. Alright, we gotta grab the knife.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We have like good odds. This is like the most fair
Yeah.
odds I think we could have against the princess.
I think so, yeah.
It's not just getting her by surprise.
Alright, let's rumble.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric
What was
odor to
the
it.
chapter title for this? I've forgotten.
The princess lives here. Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice
not the
carries
veteran,
up the
the,
stairs.
Antagonist? No.
Is that another challenger?
Challenger?
Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Champion?
This isn't what she
No.
sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my
I mean,
kind
rival.
of princess.
Rival?
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your
Adversary, thank you.
head. You need to stay
Adversary,
focused
okay.
and keep your wits
Synonyms.
about you.
Synonyms. Synonyms
Remember,
are hard.
You're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
No, definitely.
As you descend the final step,
Oh,
the form of the princess comes into view. A large
she's
shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
also a name for Satan.
Looks like she ripped those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've
mean,
been hoping you'd
she's not
find your way
that
back
strong.
here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
But, I guess I know what you mean by kinda hot.
And you brought your little knife.
What do you mean
too.
kinda hot? Very hot.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
going to have fun.
Fuck you, I'm not budging on this.
I
This is great.
I don't know. I feel weird about the goat feet.
Listen, it's fine. Have you not played Baldur's Gate?
I'm not into satyrs. Enough of that in my culture.
Listen, tieflings can come in all kinds of shapes and sizes.
They have normal feet though.
Sometimes. Depends on the
Does that mean
edition.
I'm into feet? I don't know. I don't think I'm into feet.
No.
Why am I on this topic? Let's get out of here.
all right.
Different.
You look different. You do remember me. Not saying I'm not here to fight. I think the two of us can have a few things. I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like, we're both still alive. Haven't decided what I'm doing. Slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave without saying anything. So we're not doing these two. Damn, you're fucking funny too, F. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Yes! Yes!
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
All right.
This is fucking
You're not
funny.
going to address it. I will.
What's up?
Or, you've already met the princess. The princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
I mean,
Maybe.
maybe.
You did
Yeah.
seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
And?
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay.
Oh, he's really upset.
As far as we're concerned, my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers me, I'm gonna take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I never died. You see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said was true. Remain silent.
We haven't lied straight up, like using the lie in quotations. I think this is the time.
I think we have. I think we did once.
Have we?
I think we did once. And like the narrator could just see the brackets.
I really want to see that comment again, though. If he says that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me as already have died? I don't think so.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously. Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
All right. I don't think she really cares. Attack the princess instead of slay the princess. That's changed.
Definitely, very purposefully, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Because now it's an even match, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have choices, like combat choices, like kick her leg out from under her.
That'd be really cool. All right, let's attack the princess. We're done talking. Attack the princess.
Finally,
let's go!
Your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Hell yeah.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's
Oh, yeah, first
chest,
blood.
splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
That didn't look really deep, particularly deep though.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Oh, fuck.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Oh, no. Oh, she got us good.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Shit.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything
really
you have into
have
seeing
other
me dead.
options, though.
Or what's the point?
Unless we had attacked the...
So don't be afraid.
No.
Don't hesitate. Kill me.
I think slay the princess might have...
Your head.
Yeah, I think the talking...
Or not, this world
I think the talking kind of set us into a different
she's
path.
huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Fuck no.
Don't listen to them. She understands
Actually, maybe.
something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
We need to fight tactically, I believe. Grab the knife, fight tactically. Or you're fine.
Yeah. These are our combat options.
Yep.
Run.
Bait. Run. Bait an opening and outmaneuver her.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
Oh, she's gonna power through it.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation.
Oh fuck, she's way better at this than we are.
We imagined her as a fighter, right?
Weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up.
Oh, her tiara is just the horns now? That's really funny.
Throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Man, Hero, you suck. Why did you tell us to fight?
Did you think
Fight
you could
well.
stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Yes!
As his arm
Oh,
shifts
fuck.
forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh.
How
Not the eye
disappointing.
sockets.
She squeezes,
Oh!
the pressure
Oh.
unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, the stubborn's gonna be pissed.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad. The eye of the needle? Oh, okay.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died
The
because you
hunted.
Oh, the
didn't
hunted's
have enough of
back.
it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her
One rule,
into
listen to the
woods?
hunted. Gotcha.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it.
She's not gonna
Game
slip
over
away.
for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the...
Why do you think she's not gonna slip away?
Oh,
Have you
she's
known about it the
100%
whole
gunning
time?
for us.
Are you the same one we've been talking
Judging
to
from
since the beginning?
judging from what she was last time, she's gunning for us.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
Alright.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Now, I wonder, where was the point in the Adversary where we could have gotten the Adversary ending? I think we went straight for the heart. That would have just ended with the Adversary.
Maybe it's giving up?
Yeah, because we just fight each other to a standstill. And then we'd both be so satisfied that we'd probably just refuse to loop, and the shifting mound would claim her. And I think I guess it just depends on where we it depends on if there's two branches from the Adversary.
Oh yeah, because I mean, there definitely seemed like we could get to the tower from the other ending.
Yeah.
So it's possible that there are other flags.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a one choice linear path.
Mm-hmm. Adversary ending is very interesting too. Yeah, interesting. Anyway. All right. We gotta listen. We gotta listen to the hunted if we want to survive. I think he knows what's up. The stubborn's probably just gonna get us killed again. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. Like our influence is poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? It's not an option at this point. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Finally proceed to the cabin. I'm done with this. Bye. Turn around and leave. I just proceeded to the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the
I'm so
cabin.
curious what she's gonna look like.
Hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Just like a freaking
No last advice for us?
Just a
full-on bowl or
Just a
something.
full-on Balrog. Yep.
What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Oh yeah. The hunted's definitely gonna let us survive. See to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
Okay.
Take it.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
So we need to lure her out.
Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
I wonder if she's gonna be pressed in the space or not.
She's just huge again. Gonna burst through the cabin.
That's weird. Or she's gonna be like, I don't know, like oddly thin and able to maneuver in the space.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement,
It's a reprieve of the cat.
hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You do.
How often have we seen
right?
the mirror in front of the door?
All we see is a damned mirror.
I'm only remembering the wraith.
Blimey. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Yeah.
Wipe the mirror clean, smash it. Do we smash it?
I think either way it just disappears, but try smashing it, sure.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It
Yeah.
swings open,
Okay.
scraping against
know
the floor
what
as
the
it reveals
purpose of
the
that
dim
is, though.
path ahead.
Just to remind you, or just to say like the end is near.
Before you,
Guess so.
what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Is
Oh.
she watching us?
There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful
Oh,
effort.
there's no staircase. We're just freaking climbing. There's no way we
The
lead
air
her out.
rising up from below
Oh.
is warm and
Oh.
wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and
Oh, the
impatient, echoes
audio.
from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Go to her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Oh shit. I might get us killed.
What are you gonna say? I mean, you're gonna get us killed anyway. But
Yeah. You wanna fight? Then how about you come and get one? I know you can get out of there on your own. Are you sure that you still want to fight? Okay, let's drop a save. Not that we're ever gonna actually use it. You want to fight? Then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time. And they'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over.
Okay.
Fine
This
by
reminds me of like a Dark Souls area where you like have to jump down into the hole to fight the boss.
Nowhere to go but
Yeah. Yep.
You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
Oh,
Where
interesting.
every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
I don't think we've ever had like a landing shot.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel.
Oh.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Damn! Look at those thighs.
Her face
Holy
widens
shit!
in a broad grin.
If we don't get crushed by
There
those, I'll be
you
sorely
are.
disappointed in
Now
you.
you can. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Oh.
Don't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
Okay.
I really don't like the sound of this. It's the
I don't know if he's got the plan.
Well.
Oh, Stubborn didn't pipe up there. I thought he was gonna say no.
You can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Talk about it first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. You want a good fight? If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me to the death down here in the dark? I'm not fighting you. Step closer, stopping just outside her chains. Yeah.
This one does say slay the princess again, not just attack. So.
Yeah. I don't know how well it's gonna go for us. Because not every time we've slain the princess has it actually killed her.
Fair.
Step closer.
I wonder what alternatives we have.
Just outside her chains.
You step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Is she now like a big muscle head that
but I'm sick of
we
waiting.
can trick her?
I'm not going to let you
Probably.
give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Whoa.
Bloody desire
All right.
in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We need to leave. Oh no.
We have
Without
no
hesitation,
maneuverability
you turn
room.
back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Oh, we're on autopilot here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Near
no.
the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Oh, she's just. Oh no.
She's just
Anywhere you
tearing
go,
at the wall.
I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
All right,
What's all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Oh.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there.
Oh, I hope to God this doesn't shut on us.
We're there when we're there.
We are kind of a little bird. She's probably gonna
And we'll
just pull
take
us
the
down in
fight
the
with
darkness.
us.
Oh.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the ground.
We combat rolled through the door.
We got out.
Glance back at the cabin as the princess,
She's
singular
huge.
in her desire to destroy you, explodes.
Oh. Not as big as the other ones are, but yeah, she's big.
If you wait once,
Oh.
it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Be swift, strike
Thoughts?
true, be where she's not.
Empty.
Let your body
No, head
move
empty.
you.
Thoughts spaghetti? I don't know how it goes.
If you want to do this, you're free now. And out here, I have the upper hand. But we don't have to fight. You've fallen right into my trap. You've fallen right into my trap. Now we gotta slay the princess. We gotta slay the princess, and we gotta fight smart.
I wonder if saying you fall right into my trap will make her like trip up. Like what? What trap?
I think she
Or
might
maybe
just
she'll
punch a
be
hole
like-
through her head.
Yeah, fair.
We gotta go.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left now.
All right, we gotta go left.
As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
The tail.
Strike.
Tail.
Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Oh, we have so much more space. She can't just keep throwing us into walls.
Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Don't be so surprised, narrator. Hero even doubted us.
Might, but don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge
so cut up.
shines
Oh
over
my
hers.
god, it's fucking brutal.
She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now!
Stubborn,
You spy
yeah.
an opening, but this time she waits. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
There she goes.
Got.
Don't have a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We didn't have a narrator fade out that time.
Mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Huh. Interesting. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. That thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze in your reflection. Once you reach forward, gone once again. Mirror always makes him leave. We need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Find yourself in the long quiet again. See to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
An MP4 of grass growing over and over again.
Yeah.
Yep, one more vessel before the end. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not
Spark
mourn
lost in
her.
time?
She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Spark lost to time. So something Shifting Mound had before being imprisoned?
The will to fight, maybe?
Yeah? The joy of confrontation? I don't know. Okay.
Now that she's mentioned the world outside, maybe there's something we can ask her about now?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people. Think everything's real out there? Do you think that we're real? You know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
Have we said those ones, like the trees and the stars?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
There's trees and stars, and they're people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day.
Oh, we haven't said that.
They are not like us. They do not last.
Think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
No, it's differently about the
because of
narrator.
that,
Oh, yeah.
Nothing can't exist.
Send me back, I'm not alone.
No, their thoughts are quiet.
You have a narrator.
Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him. He does. He does. He does. Because when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have some answers. I think we did that last time. We're gonna have some answers when we find him. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do. Where I find him. When I'm gonna find him, I'm gonna kill him. What a prick.
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion, for he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have wronged you.
Okay. Let's go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Alright, so this will be one more run through before we meet back up with the shifting mound properly.
The final run.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
You
cabin.
can choose the goriest one for when Bard is here.
Just something incredibly horrifying. Yeah.
You're here to slay
I'm
her.
sure he's not watching this
If
part
you
of the
don't,
VOD.
Oh,
So
probably
It will
not,
be
yeah.
the end of the
send
world.
us now the worst one.
Yeah.
And we'll have it prepped. And we'll just casually act like, you know, these are our choices the next time.
Yeah. Alright, get to the main menu. Alrighty. Yeah, so that's a pretty good place to call it. We got one more run in us, and then the start of the ending again, so we can collect a bit more of those memories. During the epilogue. I don't think we. Yeah, give us something scary. Give us something really horrifying. I don't know what the thorn was, but that sounded horrifying. The razor sounded very scary as well. So if you got some good ones, or if you know what those are, and those are particularly scary ones, we'll see if we can't rope our resident scaredy cat Bard back in for a real horrifying run right before the end.
That'd be great.
Let's see. Yeah, so here's what we got. If any of these are particularly scary or particularly disturbing, do make a comment on the post that we already have. Because even now, if you have some favorite ones that we haven't seen yet, do leave us a comment, and we'll be happy to take a look at them next time, or put them in the queue.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Oh man, this game is so good. It is so good. And there's still so much that we haven't seen. Like, some of these we've gotten to their chapters, but we haven't gotten their endings yet. Like, if we get locked up with the prisoner, that's probably the prisoner's ending. But that would be real sweet. I think that'd be really sweet, just being stuck down there with her. Probably be a bit mad at us, because she had a plan and we kind of fucked it up. But, like, that'd be cute.
What about there might be multiple endings from there, like one where we don't take her head and another where we just like chain ourselves to the wall next to her.
I think those are two options for that route.
Because I feel like the damsel, I don't know if the damsel has another ending from it. Like, could, I guess, but I feel like it's more likely that the prisoner has like 3, I think even 4 variants off of it.
Yeah. I think there is 2 endings. It feels like there's 2 endings in the prisoner, because there is getting locked up, there is taking her head with us, and those are both prisoner endings, I would say. And then there is not taking her head with us. I think if we don't take her head with us, that's a chapter 3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even getting locked up, like I'm about 50-50 on whether that's a chapter 2 ending or that will bring us to another chapter 3, where the princess just doesn't trust us to not fuck it up. But yeah, those endings were a lot of fun. Thank you very much for your suggestions. Yeah, tomorrow.
Thoughts on?
Oh, yep.
Oh,
what's up?
Just before we end it, thoughts on today's endings? Like, we got to see another case where we almost exited. So I feel like if we had seen those, maybe as one of the first couple endings, imagine we might have thought that like it's possible to get out.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, it feels very much like, well, you definitely seemed almost convinced that we were gonna get out.
Oh yeah.
Still, but they do a really good job of selling it.
They do a really good job of selling it. Yeah. If we had gotten that ending we got with Apotheosis instead of the ending we got with the Fury, like where the Shifting Mound claims her after she rips a hole in us, like I would be way less trusting of the Shifting Mound just out the gate. Like, if we got to that point and the Shifting Mound had claimed the Apotheosis, like that would have set off some major, like, oh, this is the bad guy kind of flags for me. But just because we killed the Fury and then the Shifting Mound got her, and then we saw the Wraith and we were very adversarial with the Wraith, and then the Shifting Mound got her, like that definitely put me on a path of, okay, there's something about this that isn't necessarily bad, just because she takes away the bad guys, basically. But yeah, if we had gotten like a good ending the first time, because the first one we got was the Stranger, and that was all kinds of fucked up. That really threw us. But if we had gotten like the prisoner headless ending, or if we'd gotten the damsel ending and the Shifting Mound had taken a happy ending from us, that would have set off some major red flags for me. So it would have been. It's really interesting that no matter which way no matter where you end at, like it completely changes your perception of the overarching narrative with the Shifting Mound. Our fault the hands are automatic. Yeah, I guess, but like, it's like we get so many happy endings, and then they get wrenched from us. It's like, it kind of puts that little bit of bitterness to it. But like, yeah, what's she gonna do about it? But for the endings we did get, we got Apotheosis and we got the Eye of the Needle. I like those both a lot. Getting to the Apotheosis was really cool. I thought that was just gonna be a giant lady ending. But no, it got really sweet. She tried to set us free. She tried to throw us into into the outside. Like, oh no, and she got taken. It's really playing on my heartstrings in particular. It's like, we're so close to like a good ending, kind of. But like,
yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I was surprised the fact that she was, she like put us on her shoulder and everything. I didn't think she would.
Yeah. Well, we submitted. We really did. I was like,
I'm really curious what the fight sequence would have looked like. I guess she still gets taken as the Apotheosis, but
yeah.
it still would have been very different.
Yeah, I think the Apotheosis definitely proves that no matter how powerful we make her, like, she's gonna get got no matter what. That's just the nature of the game. But like, yeah, that was really cool. And the fight is probably incredibly epic. Like, I can only imagine how fucking nuts that's gonna be. As for the Adversary and the Eye of the Needle, hot. Yep. It's okay. So hold on. Yeah, I really like the sort of battle manic characters. Like whenever they pop up in like animes and manga and cartoons and whatnot. Anyone that's just ready for a brawl, just no questions asked. Those are always very fun characters. So having the princess just be so ready to throw hands, it's so much fun.
I've got I'm on book 3 of a lit RPG called Azeroth Healer. Do recommend.
Oh, you're gonna have to send me a link or something.
It's kind of like an isekai, and it's got a Audible if you prefer like audiobooks.
I like reading.
But the beginning is that she gets isekai'd, and she's like a college student who boxes.
Holy shit!
Whoa! How many scenes did we miss?
Whoa!
You should have fought her. You just ran. I told. That would have been so.
There's so many CGs here. Holy shit! Oh, there's so many ways the Adversary could have gone. Oh, God, that's nuts. We got through a lot of them in Eye of the Needle. But yeah, send me a link to that. I'd be interested to take a look at it. But yeah, for the second bit we did, the Adversary, very fun. I always like when we got a character that's just ready to rumble at any given time, and just takes joy in the act of fighting itself. And the confrontation when that gets taken to a more extreme in the Eye of the Needle. It's like, okay, that's very fun. Now that we are able to we're able to make space. We have the voice that's guiding us to an actual victory against the princess. Like that's very good. That was very fun. And again, yeah. Man, those thighs. Holy shit.
That's
I almost wish there's like a joke ending where like she does just crush her head between her thighs and it just rewinds to the start of the fight. That's not an ending, it's like a false ending. It's just there for laughs. Like even if that would be absolutely totally breaking.
Couldn't be different endings to the thing, right? Like if you run and she just like leaps on you and crushes you.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm shocked that there's so much CG that we didn't get to see in the Adversary. Like holy shit. That's a lot. Oh, and we didn't get any. Yeah, we didn't get any new CGs in the tower, interestingly enough.
Really? What are the descriptions on the other CGs?
Oh, this one might be new. Try to
weapons.
resist a god purely through the force of will, no weapons.
Okay, that's probably is.
Yeah, that one's new. Everything else has weapons, though. Princess Lips here, playing here would probably be doing her a favor. Resist a god through force of arms.
What's between force of arms and no arms? But ultimately succumb. Oh, okay, so that probably ends the run because we failed to stop stabbing ourselves.
Yeah, that's one where we don't go for a rankle. Yeah, I don't think we got any CGs for that, but man, oh man. Like, Apotheosis more than made up for that. That was awesome. But, yeah.
I just noticed that the music is different song per each.
Yeah.
thing.
All of them have
I think I probably
their own
did it
tracks.
last time, but just noticed it.
Oh, so much in the Beast that we didn't do. Still the one for the Stranger that we didn't do. It's shocking. But anyway, back to our wrap up. What day is today? Tuesday? So tomorrow we're going to be back over on a Level 1 Bars channel, and we are going to be wrapping up Yakuza 2. Finally, I think. I've said that like 3 times now. The game just keeps going, but I think I am pretty confident that tomorrow we will indeed be wrapping up the Legend playthrough of Yakuza Kiwami 2 over on a Level 1 Bars channel. So, should be a good time. Come hang out. Crazy major spoilers, because the Yakuza games are incredible. God, we need to get playing 3. We might just have to restart and make that a stream game.
To get through it, yeah.
Yeah.
I might. Do you have a Humble Monthly?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Sadly not. If I was ever gonna get it, it would probably have been back when Stefan had gotten it, when they were grandfathering in the price changes. Right now, it's
less of a deal.
Yeah, less of a deal. But if there ever is anything really good, do let me know. Do let me know, because I might.
Well, I'll have a extra key for this month's game because I already own it.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I'm just wondering if it would make a good stream game. Probably not.
What is it?
Dark Tide.
Oh, Dark Tide. I think I have Dark Tide.
Oh. Well then, as of today, Stefan will have it. The game's just unlocked, so.
Ah, good. Yep. Anyway, yeah. Yakuza 2, cleaning up the Legend playthrough over on Level 1 Bard's channel. Friday, we're gonna be taking it easy and doing some more Halo. We're moving on to Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 1. Should be a good time. Halo Reach was a lot of fun. We'll just have to see what that's about. And then on Sunday, come back over here on my channel, and we are going to be taking another look at Soccer for Love, Date to Die For. We're going to be taking a look at Chapter 3, or Chapter 999, as the game calls it. That should be interesting. The Soccer for Love games are really, really good.
I need to catch up on your Chapter 2, but I did finish watching Chapter 1, and it was hilarious the entire time.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
And it was way more horror than either of you were expecting.
Yeah, that was scary. Like, I know it is Eldritch dating sim game, but like there were some scary moments in Soccer for Love too. It's like, oh, I didn't expect it to be actually scary. So yeah, Sunday, come on back and check out Sucker for Love 2, Chapter 3. And there is a Chapter 4 this time as well, which I'm very interested in. Because it didn't give us any... Chapter 4 doesn't give us any previews.
Yeah, Chapter 3 is like the full, like, I don't know, tape page or whatever on it.
Yeah.
That kind of gives you an idea of what
the tape
characters might be in
sleeve,
it.
yeah. And we got we got the preview trailer at the end of Chapter 2 as well. Same as we did with Chapter 1, but yeah. Should be a good time. And definitely going to come back to Slay the Princess again. Because, man, oh man, there's so much to do. So, if you have any good ideas for more routes, or in particular, if you've got any particularly scary ones, or particularly horrifying ones, do drop a comment on the post on the community tab over on my channel. And we'd be very excited to take a look at these, because yeah, this game is very good romance game. Like this is definitely a love story. But yeah, some of these are also pretty scary. And I'm very excited to see more scary from this game.
It's got just the right amount of like body horror without taking it too far too long, kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, if indeed you're still here. Fucking... Bye.
See ya.
This was a good one. I really like this one. Those two chapters, both those routes were really good. And not just for the obvious reasons, I'll have you know. I both genuinely enjoyed them outside of both the Prince